Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Mason.
I'm Leroy.
Thanks for coming back to the videos, guys. Go ahead and drop us a like, comment, subscribe. This week we're going to be going over picks again, week 3 of the NFL. As previous, we did have our buddies Miguel and Gio here. They called in sick to work today, so we got to pick up the slack.
Fortunately so. They're going to use some unpaid PTO, though. Just keep that in mind.
Right. Man, everybody's used to being understaffed in this COVID economy, so we got this. Right now. All right, so last week we had our winner, Gio. Well, favor fortune's the bold. You know what I mean? From first to worst.
From first to worst.
First to worst, and we got zero to hero. We got last to first and first to worst. Come on.
Read it and weep, bro. Gio, I'm sorry. That was just a lucky spree you went on last week. Never going to happen again, though. Guarantee. I'm holding gold.
So starting off Thursday, we got Steelers plus 4.5 on the road versus the Browns. The over/under is 38, a whopping 38 points.
You know what, bro? I got the Steelers on this under 38. I don't think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. I think it's gonna be an entertaining game. Entertaining in a bad way, though, where they just do terrible.
Right.
But I think the Steelers got this 100% in the bag, no doubt. Steelers all the way.
What I think about this is, if you're an NFL fan, this is a terrible Thursday night football game.
Oh, 100%.
Steelers-Browns, snooze fest. But, I mean, if you don't know football, it might be an interesting time to pick up a little bit about the game, learn a little bit about the fundamentals of football, because there's going to be a lot of running, a lot of interceptions, a lot of fumbles. I definitely think the Steelers are going to win.
So it's going to look like a Mason playing Madden.
Oh, yeah, whatever. But Steelers under. Steelers under should be the play. Yeah. I hate picking the same as this guy, but yeah. We'll keep it moving, though.
Keep it moving. Next one. Give it to me.
So we got Texans on the road plus 3 versus the Bears at Chicago.
I got the Bears. Definitely think it's going to be under 40.5. Mm-hmm. You know what, though? I'm not going to lie. Watching this last game, Packers and Bears, I got to give credit to Justin Fields. He's looking a lot better. I'm not saying he's anything special, but he's looking a lot better. And, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. I pick the Bears occasionally just to play with Justin Fields, because it makes me happy when I throw a pick. I'm like, the Bears. But anyways, I got the Bears on that one. Justin Fields looked a little bit better, in my opinion.
Mobile.
Yeah, a little bit more mobile. He was doing a little bit of play actions out there. Looked good throwing on the run a couple times. So I got the Bears on that one. Texans, I don't know, bro. That's just going to be a dumpster fire for the rest of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're a little bit of a question mark, though. Are the Texans okay? I mean, they tied with the Colts.
I mean,
the Colts haven't won, but have they just fallen apart from the seams in one season? Is Matty Ice that much a kryptonite?
You're picking two garbage can teams against each other. I mean, what do you expect? You know,
that's Texans Bears for you.
That's yeah. That's Texans Bears in a sense, but like you're talking about the Colts and the Texans. You know, it's putting a green trash can in a green trash can, bro. What is it? Still two green trash cans, you know? What do you think?
It has to be under 40. Agreed. Well, it's under 40.5 is the line. I got to say it. I'm going to make it alternate under 43. Just in case. 42, it sounds like it's possible. 221's 42, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, under 43.
Under 43.
That's fair. Next one, we got Raiders -2 on the road against the Titans. The over-under is 45.5.
You know what? Let me just say this. Raiders, you disappointed me this past week.
Yeah.
Disappointment. The fact of the matter is, you guys made the Cardinals look like a good team when they're not a good team. I'm sorry, Arizona fans. This is the sad reality. The Cardinals are not a good team. They look like crap out there.
Right now.
Right now. Yeah, at least right now. Maybe you guys change my mind during the season, but for as long as Cliff Kingsbury is that coach, I highly doubt it. But, you know, when it comes to this Titans and Raiders game, I'm definitely going to still give it to the Raiders. I think it's going to be under 45.5, though. I don't see the Titans putting up much. I don't see the Titans doing much, especially after that slaughterhouse this past week. But I think a lot of that scoring is just going to be the Raiders, and they're really just scoring like, okay, we got, they didn't have to try for this touchdown too much.
Right.
I got Raiders on that one.
Yes, and I'd like to point out the fact that I had the Cardinals last week.
Did you?
I did.
I don't want to talk about the Cardinals right now. They were just a disappointment. We'll bring it up again here later.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that the Raiders were up 20-0,
I thought game over, bro. Game over. You know
I
what?
stopped watching the game.
It's game. Raiders got this sealed. And then I look at the score later on throughout the day. I'm like, what?
ESPN update
happened?
overtime watch. I was like, what?
What happened?
What?
My lord, I thought I was drunk, and I don't even drink. That's the crazy part. But
Yeah.
Anyways,
Raiders. Even though I wanted to see the Cardinals lose, I took them. So a little bit of reverse psychology there, but let's see about this one. Raiders versus Titans. Let me break this down a little bit for you. The Titans, they have no resemblance of who they were in prior seasons.
you know what, too? Derrick Henry did not look like himself, dude. I don't know if it's something. There's rumors out there that he doesn't look right. You look at the last 2 games, what he's done. He hasn't done much. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious. Is he secretly injured? Is there something going on?
His injury,
there?
Maybe from last year,
is there something going on
lingering
the
a little bit?
Yeah, maybe it's still lingering.
I don't know.
Who knows? But anyways,
I'm just gonna. The Titans are just absolutely terrible from what I've seen out of the last 2 games that they've lost. It's a battle of two teams that haven't won. So it's flip a coin, but I'm gonna take the Raiders. I feel like the Raiders, with the talent that they have, I know that we've talked at length that. They had a great
100%.
receiver come over from Green Bay,
unfortunately.
But I don't think they're really utilizing him.
And I hope Devontae shows up this game, man.
Yeah.
He went missing. I swear, I went to my local store, I saw a milk carton missing Devontae Adams. Like, Jesus.
Have you seen this man?
I was like, have you seen this man? Yeah. I love Devontae, don't get me wrong. One of the best receivers out there. But, man, I don't know I don't know where he was that game. You should find him for missing.
But Raiders money line.
Money line.
What did you have?
Raiders.
Raiders
Under the 45.5.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna take that as well. Dang. Leroy's got the picks this week. I'm following the
coming with the heat, bro.
champ.
The gold is mine, and it's here to stay.
Raiders money line minus 45.5 for both of us. Next game, it's a Sunday morning game. We got Chiefs on the road versus the Colts.
I hate when there's a game like this right now, bro. Because it's like there's no point in turning on the TV. You just kind of know the prediction.
Yeah.
Chiefs on this one. I think it's going to be over 49.5. And I'm going to give all the offense to the Chiefs. I don't think the Titans are even going to score more than 2 touchdowns. I just think the Chiefs are going to go in for a slaughterhouse, man.
Colts.
The Chiefs are going to go in for a slaughterhouse over the Colts.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said Titans.
No. Chiefs, you guys got this. There's no way in hell I see the Chiefs losing this game. As much as I hate to admit it, Patrick Mahomes is looking pretty good out there, man. And I'm not a big Patty Mahomes man, but I got to give the man the respect that he's due. So he's looking fantastic. I don't think it'll be enough to push for anything farther other than a really good season, but we'll see.
Yeah. What I have to say is, like I just said about the Titans. Colts, they're just not even – I can't even – recognize this Colts team. I've picked them 2 weeks in a row, and they screwed me the first week on a tie, and then they lost last week when they didn't even put up any points against mediocre at best Jags team. So I'm gonna have to say I'm kind of confused though. Vegas has got this line at 6.5. 6.5 points. They're laying the Colts 6.5 points. Why? The Chiefs should win by at least 2 touchdowns.
I believe so, too.
At least 2 touchdowns.
Vegas is on something right now.
Easy money, 6.5. Chiefs. They should win by a touchdown. No sweat. Over, under, I'm going to stay away from that on this one because if the Colts put up 2 touchdowns, the Chiefs are going to put up like 50.
Yeah.
If Colts don't score, Chiefs are probably going to put up like 45. So it's like a little bit of a sweet spot there. I'm just going to take it.
Head
Chiefs
and shoulders,
minus 6.5.
bro. Head and shoulders.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, baby.
Head and shoulders.
So after that one, we got Lions on the road in the Metrodome. Well, not the Metrodome anymore, but against the Vikings in Minneapolis.
Easy for me, man. You know what? It's going to be controversial. I got the Lions on this one. I think it's going to be under 40, 43 and a half. Who's coming up with these predictions here, bro, in Vegas? 43 and a half, Vikings and Lions. I think the Lions are going to take it. You know what? I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing from the Lions. I'm not saying it's fantastic, but it's offense. It's clicking a little bit, bro. It's clicking. You know, I seen their last 2 games only because I was a fan of Jared Goff, and I still think he has something to prove. And he's still young, bro. He's not even 27. I don't know, somewhere around there. I think
he's got a lot of years left on him.
Man, he's got many years left on him. I'm not saying he's the savior to Detroit at all, but I think.
I think he's shown a little bit more promise than what Matthew Stafford did when he first came. Given that Stafford was a rookie.
Yeah.
Stafford's one of his third or fourth season. What they went 0-16, they didn't get a win.
But then again,
Goff's won.
It's tough for me to say that because as much as I don't believe in Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson he's a different animal and the same beast. That kid's, bro. I gotta give that. It's tough for me to go with the Lions, but I'm gonna pick the Lions overall as the team to win it. But if I'm talking maybe putting individual things, I think Justin Jefferson is just gonna burn a lot of that Lions defense, bro.
Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdowns or what?
I say 3, bro. I think he's just gonna go off.
3 touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. I still got it under the 43 and a half, but I give Minnesota at least 3 touchdowns, all coming from Justin Jefferson, bro.
Wow.
What about you? What do you think?
I think that what I've seen over the last couple of weeks is more of a receiving attack. I haven't seen the Vikings as of the years past where they've been very run dominant. So I think it's going to be Madison and it's going to be a lot of Cook. I think these guys are going to get some rushing yards. I like the under. 53 and a half. Like this man said, I don't know where those points are coming from.
Me neither.
I am a little bit biased towards the Hard Knocks effect. I've been watching that all over HBO, so I'm going to take Lions +6 as well. Dan Campbell, great coach, man.
I agree with that, man. Dan Campbell is the coach that you want for any team. That man's fantastic. He's amazing. He'd motivate me just to get out of bed, bro. Jesus. I think he's a fantastic man, though. You know what, Detroit, if there's anything you got in that damn organization,
it's a coach.
It's a goddamn coach. Dan Campbell, praise to you.
So the next one after Lions, Vikings, highly anticipated. Ravens versus Patriots. We got Ravens on the road -3 versus the Patriots. Over-under is 43.5.
You know what? I'm going to give this one to the Ravens.
Okay.
And I had to think about that for a minute, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the Patriots right now. Mm-hmm. I saw Lamar Jackson. I saw the game he played in against him, man. I'm telling you, the arm's coming. The arm's coming. It's been questionable these last couple of seasons, but it's slowly progressing. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention. Mm-hmm. But I got the Ravens on that one. I think it's going to be under 43.5. I don't think they're going to blow out the Patriots. I think the Patriots will try, but we'll see what happens, man. I think I can see Lamar getting a running touchdown in there, a touchdown thrown, and
a touchdown caught, imagine.
A touchdown caught, yeah. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. But I got the Ravens on that one, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go the same way. I'm going to just say Ravens to win. I think from what I've analyzed over the last 2 weeks, I think what we've witnessed is all good things must come to an end, ultimately. All good things must come to an end. And Belichick had his great years with the Brady Bunch. With the Brady Bunch. And what happened? They missed the playoffs. They made the playoffs last year. Well, they made the wild card. And I think what we're witnessing now is the Patriots are going to start dropping off.
You think so?
Yeah, I think this year, I don't even think they finished 500.
What? I think the Patriots will at least make the wild card.
No.
And I think they'll make a...
You heard it here first. Patriots don't make the playoffs.
Patriots make the wild card. All right. Agree to disagree?
Agree to disagree.
Now, the next one, Bills and Dolphins.
Bills, Dolphins, yep.
What do you think of that, man?
Bills, Dolphins. What do I have to say? 2 words.
Oh.
2 words. What did I say at the beginning of the season? Who's going to win the Super Bowl? I said 2 words. So I'm going to say 2 words again. Josh Allen.
You know what? I can't disagree with that, bro. I got the Bills winning that one. I think it's going to be over 43.5. I think it's going to be a shootout. But don't get me wrong. In me saying a shootout, I still don't believe in the Miami hype. I don't believe in the Tua hype. Yeah. I still think he's just, I think it's just kind of a bit of a spark he has in it right now. I think after week 6, though, he's going to start showing his true colors. And that's nothing against Tua, because I've seen him play and I've seen his college highlights. He's good, but not as great as everyone makes him out to be right now. And to be honest with you, I just want to see Tyreek Hill, and I want one day Tyreek Hill to come to an understanding that he had a great quarterback and he went to a decent quarterback.
Right.
And I want him to say that. One day, hopefully, he says it out of his words.
But how would he be doing, though, if he was in the backfield with Josh Allen?
Oh, 100 times better, bro. 100 times better.
There'd be no doubt in everybody's eyes that
Dude, you can have
Bills are the number 1 contender. But
put Austin Mahomes as the quarterback for Tyreek Hill, and I think he'll be better. He'll be doing better than
Jackson
Tua.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes. There you go. Yeah.
No, I'm dead. Yeah, but end of the day, Bills minus 5.5, easy.
100%.
I know that the Dolphins played good at home last week, but
man, dude, Stephon Diggs went off, bro. He's been going off too, man. You got to give the man his flowers.
Yeah.
I looked at the. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had 3 touchdowns, or was it 2?
For last week?
Over like 100 yards. Yeah, this past week.
I believe it's 2.
Believe it was 2, right? It was over 100. Stephon Diggs, man. I don't know. Maybe number 1 receiver for this season. We'll see, though. It's early to say, but, I mean, he's putting up the numbers so far, so I like what I'm seeing.
Minnesota knows how to draft some wide receivers.
Minnesota, there is one thing, man. You had Adam Thielen. You drafted Stephon Diggs. You drafted Justin Jefferson. If there's one thing Minnesota can do, they drafted Randy Moss, too, if I'm not mistaken. They know how to pick receivers. I got to give credit to Minnesota. So whoever's, the scouting for Minnesota, please go take an application with the Packers, bro.
Please.
They clearly need you.
Yeah, there was obviously some disconnect over there.
There's some great scouting in Minnesota when it comes to the receiving corps, for sure, 100%.
After that, we got
Bengals and Jets.
Bengals, Jets.
You know what?
Bengals, Jets.
I'm going to take the Jets on this one. And this is going to be controversial. I think it's going to be under 45. I think the Bengals are just playing disgusting right now.
Gross.
They're playing gross. Exactly. And you know what? And that's no credit to the Jets at all, because the Jets are playing gross too. But I feel like the Jets can upwind the Bengals on it. I think the Bengals were on a lucky spark last season, and they're getting off their playoff high right now. I got the Jets on this one, 100%. Who's the Jets quarterback?
The Jets quarterback.
I don't even know,
Flacco.
But is it Flacco?
I don't even know.
I think he's the backup quarterback. But if I think it's Flacco, I have more belief in Flacco right now than Joe Burrow, in my opinion. So I got the Jets on that one, man.
I think this is just another case of the I told you so. Bills are going to win the Super Bowl and Bengals aren't going to make the playoffs. I think that the Bengals will win this game, but it's going to be dirty. It's not going to be high scoring. There's going to be turnovers on both sides of the ball. It's just not going to be what everybody's expecting. I know that the line set at 45. I don't even think that it gets over 30 points. Yeah. I think it's going to be low scoring. I know Joe Burrow has all these weapons, all these perfect opportunities to be able to make plays. And in these last 2 games this season, we've just been seeing him just making a lot of mistakes and turning the ball over. He didn't look like a rookie last year. He's looking like this is his, he's the rookie now.
Here's my real question, though. This is the answer that I want.
Yes, sir.
Look at that camera. Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson?
Oh, I'm gonna need my gritty, bro. Justin Jefferson. Come on, baby.
I agree. Justin Jefferson, bro. I'd pick Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase. Now, it's a hard choice, but I think Justin Jefferson is more of a beast. He's a different animal, but the same beast.
Would you rather take Cousins with Chase or Jefferson with Burrow?
Oh, I'd take Jefferson with Burrow.
Yeah.
I think that duo would have... Don't get me wrong, though, because, Jays and Burrow have that chemistry already, but I just think what Jefferson's doing with minivan Cousins throwing at him, think about that. Now, if you have Joe Burrow throwing at you, bro, I'll take that duo any day. Don't get me wrong.
As long as it doesn't get intercepted, mind you.
As long as it doesn't get intercepted, yep. But Justin Jefferson, I'd rather pick that duo with him and Burrow Overall, though, I'm going to take Justin Jefferson, man. I just think he's a different animal and the same beast.
Right. So, just to recap, I got Bengals -4.5 in the under, and I really want to take the Jets +4.5. I saw the line earlier; it was +6. I liked it at 6. Moved too much. Bengals -4.5.
And I got the Jets
under 45.
100%, I agree with that. But I got the Jets. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Next
Which
game.
just as likely could happen.
Yeah, just as likely could happen. It can go either way, but I think the Jets can have this one in the bag.
Anything is possible at the Meadowlands, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Eagles on the road -6.5.
I don't
versus the
understand what
Commanders.
this hype with the Eagles is
That's
right now,
touchdown.
bro. I don't understand it. You know what? I mean, don't get me wrong. Jalen Hurts, I think you're doing great. I just don't understand the hype right now. But when it comes to this game, I'm still going to take the Eagles. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Eagles. I think it's going to be under 47. I see the Commanders maybe throwing a couple touchdowns in there, maybe a field goal here and there. But all in all, I got the Eagles to win this one.
Yeah.
Eagles and Bills Super Bowl. Don't know why that's trending, but Eagles and Bills Super Bowl.
Definitely not happening though. But anyways, Eagles -6.5. I know it's just there's so much hype on the Eagles.
There's a lot of hype right now on the Eagles.
I'm gonna take Commanders.
Commanders, really?
Commanders. It's gonna be an alternate though, +10. I feel like that's a fair assessment. At home, they should be able to play him. They should be able to play him close. Carson Wentz, man, he's not that bad. He's comparable to Hurts. I feel like there's just a lot of hype on Hurts right now.
He is going through the death of the Queen right now, so.
I know. He does look.
So
he does look like the.
I mean,
the
maybe
prince,
that's
bro.
going to affect his game. Who knows? Shout out and respect to the Queen.
Or maybe he's playing for her memory.
Maybe
he goes
so,
crazy.
yeah.
He throws like a 500 yards.
Yeah.
In her
The
honor.
fact that man can be in the UK and be in the US a week later, that's amazing in my opinion. Anyways.
So we got next on the slate. We got Saints at Panthers. The Saints are -3, so they're favored on the road 3 points, while the over/under is being 40.
I got the Saints. I think it's going to be over 40.5. It was an entertaining game against this Buck this last week. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes.
The whole commotion about Tom Brady, Mike Evans,
lot of
Lattimore.
fights.
Yeah, a lot of fights.
of
Yeah,
fights.
I loved it. I loved it. That's what football's all about, bro.
Gritty, yes.
Not about, great game, man, great game.
Or
No,
you
bro.
barely knock them down.
Yeah,
and
you barely knock him
15
down,
yards,
15
roughing the
yards,
passer,
roughing the
come
passer.
on.
Excessive.
What happened to football?
What
Excessive
happened to
celebration.
Excessive
Come
celebration,
on,
man. You know what, bro? Yeah, I love that game. Entertaining game. When it comes to this one, though, again, Saints over 45.5. I don't believe the Panthers will get
Anywhere close.
close to that. I easy win for the Saints as long as they don't mess it up.
Yeah, same thing. Saints -3 should be easy. I mean, they are on the road. We haven't seen anything really from McCaffrey. Is he going to show up this week? I don't know. But my money is with the Saints. I got
see,
Jameis Winston. He's got the LASIK surgery. He should be feeling good this week.
Yeah.
I know that I said that he was going to throw for 400 yards. I'm bringing that back. This week, he's throwing for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he's rushing 1 in.
Wow, really?
Yes, sir. Wow. Yes, sir.
We do drug tests, right?
And he's going to throw a touchdown to Taysom Hill.
We need to send some expectations around here, man. Interesting take. Anyways, go on to the next one. We got Jaguars and Chargers.
Jaguars, Chargers, yes, sir.
What do you think of this game?
I think this is going to be the most interesting game of the week. I think this is
so?
This is a game that's going to reset some expectations for the league and definitely just open some eyes. I feel like the Colts are just garbage, but maybe the Jags are okay. I don't know.
You mean the Chargers?
I mean, from last week when they played, because they blew them out,
yeah.
29-0.
Yeah, they did.
So it's like, there's no way the Colts can be that bad. So I mean, if the Jags can put up 29 on the Colts, they should be able to cover a touchdown on the Chargers, right? Even though it's on the road. I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take the Jags. Jags to win.
Wow.
Jags to win. I think Herbert.
Really?
Every season a team loses a garbage game.
Yeah,
this is the Chargers' garbage game to lose.
True.
And you know what? The Jags are feeling real confident after that win last week against the Colts.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Well, I got the Chargers, man. I think it's going to be under 48. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I expect the Chargers to win this one. If the Chargers don't win it, some serious questions better be answered, you know? But I think the Chargers got this one in the bag. Jags, I don't know, man. I don't see anything much going on with that one. Don't see no action on that one, boss.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Lawrence looked pretty good last week.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. I mean, given it was against the Colts.
It was the Colts, yeah.
But I mean, exactly. Colts were supposed to be good. What's wrong with the Colts?
I don't know.
Jonathan Taylor. This is a plea for... No, if you're talking about earlier, missing man on a milk crate.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor. This man is missing. Where are you? Nowhere to be found. I drafted you in fantasy, man. You dropping the ball on me. Come on, give me something. Jonathan Taylor, baby. We got, for the next one, this is a highly anticipated game, especially in this room. There's been a pre-camera discussion on this game. My God. And I'm just going to say it, and we'll let Leroy rant for a little bit, but it's going to be entertaining. So we got Rams minus 3.5 on the road versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Let me just say this.
Wait. Sorry. 49. Under 49. Over 49. What do
First of all, I got the Rams winning that game. And you know what? I'm gonna get the over 49 on this one. Listen to me here, though. If you watch, the thing I don't understand right now about the Cardinals is Kyler Murray played like dog shit for those first couple quarters. Mm-hmm. They came back and won the game. Yet everybody magically forgot that Kyler Murray played like dog shit that game.
Yeah, he didn't show up till the third quarter at least.
And yet everyone is praising him for that comeback win. I'm sorry. If my quarterback was playing like dog shit for 3 fucking quarters and decided to finally show up, why would I praise him for that? If anything, I should be more worried. And you know what? My buddy said it best. Alejandro, shout out to you. He said it the best. Mm-hmm. That game was just proving that we have two teams that are not great tier teams, and they just went out of dogfight, and the Cardinals ended up winning. But there was nothing special about that game, in my opinion. It didn't prove anything. All it did to me is prove that the Raiders can't hold on to a lead.
They can't hold on to a lead, but we do also have to give the Cardinals a little bit of credit for coming back down 20-0. That's not easy to do. But
it's not easy to do. You're absolutely right. But you know what? Why were they down that way in the first place?
Exactly.
And that's what everyone's forgetting. And again,
you can't give the praise without the blame.
You can't give the praise without the blame, 100%. But all I hear about this week's game one was, Kyler Murray, this, all the praise. But I'm like, well, are you guys not discredited? Are you guys starting to discredit, the blame here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
sorry. Who put you in that position to
but
get down 20
if I was a Cardinals fan, I'd be fucking worried. I wouldn't even celebrate this win. I'd be like, whoa, man, I'm a little bit scared now. Jesus Christ, Kyler Murray played like dog. Yeah.
2-point conversions to bring them back.
And all it really showed is that the Raiders defense couldn't get stops on it too. Because if I believe that the Raiders defense got some stops, Raiders would have won that game.
Right. I mean, all Renfro had to do was tuck in the ball and not fumble. And,
Cliff Kingsbury needs to be fired.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a petition where we start.
I'll sign it. I'll start it. Let me guys know if you guys want to sign it in the comment section.
And that's exactly why I'm going to take the Cardinals. This man has no idea what he's talking about. Kyler Murray is God's gift to earth. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm going to take the Rams minus 3.5. I do also like the under. When it comes to Rams-Cardinals games, those divisional rivalries, it just gets a little
great games, yeah.
It's a little grimy.
It gets a little grimy. It does get grimy. You know what? Yeah, it does get grimy. I'm not going to lie.
So you might see a couple eye pokes in the pile. You might see a couple forearm shivers into the throat. You know what I mean? So
what I do want to see, though, is I want to see Kyler Murray this upcoming game. No pressure from either side. Sitting in the pocket. He has time. Has an open receiver. Throws it. And then out of nowhere, Jalen Ramsey picks it off. I do want to see that.
Just come all the way from the opposite side.
That's all I want for my birthday. Yep. Is Jalen Ramsey to pick Kyler Murray.
You want it to be a pick six?
And I want it to be a pick six.
Okay. It'll be a pick six.
And what would be the cherry on top is if Kyler Murray is chasing down Jalen Ramsey, because we know Kyler Murray has the speed to catch up to him, and Jalen Ramsey just Derrick Henry's him.
I mean,
that's all I want for my birthday.
I mean, if if you're gonna wish, you might as well wish for a Ferrari, brother, because I don't think that's gonna happen. But
aim high, Willis. Aim high.
Aim high. I mean, shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars. Shout out to KG because anything is possible.
So next we got Falcons on the road playing Seahawks +2. Seahawks are favored 2 points at home. The over/under is 42.
Again,
I think this
is just a
grimy.
game. Like,
Yeah.
why put this on TV, man? Put your local high school football team on, man. I think it'll be more entertaining.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I'm saying under 42.
Under 42, I agree with that.
Snooze fest.
And I got Falcons to win it, surprisingly. I think
Under 42.
I think the Seahawks win. I think it was well-deserved this last week, but, I'll give it to the Falcons. This one. We'll see what happens.
Mariota magic, baby?
Some little Mariota magic, yeah, man. He's going to take us back to 2012
I like that.
when he was on that little run and then just fell off the
face of the earth.
Yeah, 100%.
Oregon Ducks. After that, we got Packers on the road versus the Buccaneers.
It's going to be an interesting game, man. I thought about this one for a minute. I'm going to pick the Packers. I think it's going to be under 42. I think it's going to be a chess game, if anything, for the Packers. They're not going to go out shooting lights out because they really can with what receivers they have right now. But I just think it's going to be more of a chess game. They're going to, maybe try a couple plays here and there. Feed the ball to Aaron Jones. You know what? And one thing is, Aaron Jones deserves his flowers, man. He's having a good season. Now it's early to say, but Aaron Jones has always been solid, man. The only thing is his hands are sometimes 50-50. But I love that combo of A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones. I see the Packers winning this one. No more. I got the under 42. I don't think the Bucs are going to come a high scoring. They start off very slow against the Bucs. If you watch that game, the Saints
versus the Saints.
Yeah, they start off very slow against the Saints and didn't even score until they believe in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. But I got the
no
Packers
touchdowns. There was the first touchdown was scored in the third quarter.
Was it
Evans?
I don't think it. Well, maybe it was to Evans. I don't remember, but I got the Packers on this one. We'll see what happens, man. Aaron Rodgers, just know, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, I think what we definitely have seen is a lot of growing pains, I would so to say, with the receiving core. As a Packers fan, what I can say though is I did like to see Sammy Watkins.
Oh, you know what?
Sammy Watkins definitely stepped
really
up.
Good. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Now imagine it's Tuesday. We're recording. It's a Tuesday night. If by Sunday night there so happens to be an Odell Beckham Jr. signing.
That'll be interesting, man. That'll be interesting for sure.
I would love to see that. I know he's been waiting, watching to see who he's going to sign with. Why not come to Green Bay? Why not come to play with the best passer in the league? Where are our holes? Obviously our receiving core.
The defense is
Come be a star in Green Bay.
Defense is still a little bit iffy at times, but they have their moments.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. OBJ.
I'm not a fan of OBJ, but
anything
helps at this point.
And there's no disrespect against the Bucs, because Tom Brady is still the greatest quarterback of all time, and I think he'll get a touchdown in there or two. But man,
I'm gonna take just Packers to win.
I just think Tom Brady this year's distracted, bro, with everything going off on the offseason.
Oh, has to be.
Has to be, man. Has to be.
A lot of problems at home.
Yeah, a lot of problems at home, but we'll see, man. Tom Brady, I'm praying for you.
Yeah. We've all been there. So next we got Niners at Broncos. -1.5 to the 49ers. They're favored a 1.5 on the road, and then it's over-under is 45.
I got the Broncos, and my reasoning is just because I hate the 49ers.
My reasoning is this, and I'm not taking the Broncos. The best thing that could have happened to Trey Lance happened. He broke his ankle, right? He's a young kid. He's going to get a lot of experience sitting behind Jimmy G this season and having those thoughts of, man, what if I didn't get hurt? He's going to heal up. He's going to be better than ever when he comes back next season.
Wow.
But I did see a shining star to Jimmy G. I think he had kind of lost a little bit of love for the game. And after him having to be put on the back burner and with Lance being the star.
That's what you get when you have your focus on your NFL career, and then you just have your focus on porn stars afterwards, man.
That's true. I mean, but why can't you have both?
We see why you can't have both.
I mean,
he
played pretty good last week.
Porn star Jimmy
played fantastic. I think this is going to be a turning point for the Niners. I know it's only 2 games into the season. I could see him going on a little bit of a tear. Jimmy G looked hungry. I think this Broncos game should be easy. I think Broncos, everybody who came in this season very high on the Broncos and Russell Wilson. From what I've seen of Russell Wilson in Denver, I don't know if something's not clicking, play calling's not where it needs to be. He doesn't like the offensive coordinating plays. I don't know. What I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to take the Niners to win this game on the road in Denver.
Really?
On what? On Sunday Night Football. Jimmy G is going to be in the big, bright lights of Denver. And you know what? They're going to win by a touchdown.
I mean, I got the Broncos on that one. Under 45. I don't think it's going to be high scoring, but it's going to be an interesting game. I'll say that much. I like your insight on the Trey Lance. I mean, interesting. A little delusional, but interesting.
You know what I mean? Do they drug test here? I don't know.
I don't know. We need a drug test here, apparently.
I don't know.
All right, man. Next game, Cowboys and Giants.
Sunday night.
No,
Monday night. Sorry.
Monday night. You know what?
I'm just looking at our cameraman, Malcolm, because I just have to apologize to this man because you know what? Not only the first week did I talk bad on his Giants, but back-to-back 2 weeks I picked against this man's Giants.
You did. How disrespectful.
I got to give, as he's been saying, I got to give this man his flowers. His team, I mean, not the most beautiful wins, but you know what I mean? What do they say about a win? A win is a win. Whether you win by 1 or 1,000,000, it's a win. And you know what? Daniel Jones, I mean, I think he's better than Cooper Rush. At home on Monday night, I think it's going to be not the best game.
Yeah,
I've never really been a big fan of Cowboys versus Giants games. I'm going to say Giants minus 2.5. They win by at least a field goal, and it's under the 39.5. What are you thinking? I
got the Cowboys. I think it's going to be over 39.5. Call me crazy. I think they'll both get some good touchdowns in. Over 39.5 for sure. You know, you're over here doubting the Giants. I never doubted them since day one, but I do got the Cowboys winning this game, and you know, we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be an interesting game for sure.
Thanks for tuning into the video, guys. We should have these gentlemen back next week. Fingers crossed. Just go ahead and give us a like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Let us know what you guys think are our hottest outtakes or our most craziest outtakes, right? You know, I still believe Meatloaf's disgusting, and I think everybody can vouch for here except for him.
Delicious.
But, you know, let us know, and by all means, we'll stay tuned next week, and we'll go from there.
All right. Thanks, guys.